It's time for another devlog, everyone. Roll the intro. Welcome back, everybody, to this week's devlog. I know it's been a while since I've actually uploaded a devlog on my channel. To be correct, it has been 4 months ago. But I'm back in action and I'll be uploading more frequently on this channel. So with that out of the way, I also want to wish you a very happy new year. Even though this week's devlog takes place in April of 2020. So we're a bit behind schedule when it comes to making devlog videos. Just a teeny tiny little bit. But don't worry, everyone, we will get to present time pretty quickly, as I haven't played that much Minecraft during this pandemic, which means that we don't have a lot of devlogs to create, and that means we will catch up to present time pretty quickly. So on a Friday, the 10th of April 2020, I finally decided to do something else apart from clearing the ocean monument, which I did 2 weeks prior to that. And I thought to myself, why not add in a new minigame inside of our Mysticis gaming district, which sits right behind spawn and is very close by to Mr. Peter M, his base. And it was sitting very empty, with the only game in there being a minecart game, which needs a new outside, as well as the only thing which stands there now is a little minigame without it actually looking very beautiful. So that is something we will have to do as well. But as you can see from the video on your screen, I am clearing out a huge space for a new minigame, which is going to be called Scrapyard Wars, if you watch the first minute of this video. And this game is going to be a team-based PvP game, in which all teams have to find loot from all over the map, which mobs have dropped, for example gold swords of zombie pigments and weird leather, chainmail armor, gold armor from skeleton that I have grinded from my skeleton farm, and they are going to be spread all over the map, and the players have to find them, gather them, tinker with them, you know, get XP off of the enchanted bows so they can enchant something else. And that's basically how the first few minutes are gonna go. It's basically going to be a mini battle royale with Minecraft mechanics in them. It's gonna be a lot of fun, but more of the game rules I will explain in a later devlog video, as I haven't designed the game yet fully, so I don't really know what the game's gonna be like myself, so I have to figure that out first, of course. Anyway, in the background, Peter, Lucas and I are starting the construction of the perimeter of the minigame, which is constructed of a stone base with different stones in them, and on top of that are stripped logs, which are going to be the wall. And as you can see, it is spread organically over this hill, which gives it a very nice effect, and I am very happy with the end product. So the next day, on a Saturday, the 11th of April, I started doing some maintenance work on the new minigame. So there were a few random craters in the hillside, which I found very ugly, so I covered them up using dirt. And of course, I also covered up the weird pools that are in plain and forest biomes. I covered them up to look nicely, of course, so that there aren't random holes inside our floor during the game, and I can start the landscaping process of this minigame, which is going to take a very long time. As well as that, I also started to farm some oak wood for the trees that I was going to produce here, the custom trees I was going to create. And they are gonna be pretty amazing in my opinion, but that is gonna be a devlog video for the next week, unfortunately. So while the video is playing in the background and I haven't got anything important to tell you, I am going to plug in my own server, which is of course the IQcommunity server. And there are a lot of spots available for new players, as this server is a little bit dying and it sometimes feels like I am playing on a survival Minecraft world, which is definitely not what I want for a community server. So that's why I'm recruiting new people. And if you wish to join the server, then the only thing you have to do is go down below and fill in the application form in Google Forms, and we can see if you are suited for the server. You don't need to have a YouTube channel, of course. It is preferably if you have a YouTube channel, so we can grow the server community a little bit, but it is not required. As well as that, if you are a Minecraft player who wishes to play with a community which does community projects like this, well, then you have come to the right place. So go ahead down below and fill in that form, and maybe we'll see each other on the server. Well everyone, it looks like I've grown a little bit of brain damage, as I've said in a couple of clips back that I wasn't going to show you any tree building, any custom tree building in the minigame, as that is going to be part of the next devlog. Well, that's a big fat lie, as it turns out that I've actually done some tree building on the Saturday as well. So here you have it, a bunch of custom tree building, and I think the end results looks pretty nice. And with a lot more different trees, bushes, and buildings in there, and this game is gonna look fantastic. So the cobblestone outlines that I'm producing on the floor right now is basically to place down and map everything out, which is gonna be built in here. So the lines represent basically where the pathways are gonna go, and the squares and circles and other different shapes are basically going to represent the buildings which are going to stand there, which are going to serve different purposes. Some will serve as team houses, while others serve as enchanting areas. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So the guy who actually inspired me to build all these custom trees is, guess who? Good Times with Scar from the Hermitcraft server. He has built a lot of landscapes, and I've gotten a lot of inspiration from him, and I am very happy this guy exists, because he makes the most amazing builds, and I think I have gotten some nice inspiration off of him. Thank you, Good Times with Scar. And thank you for watching this devlog video. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure to like and subscribe if you don't want to miss the next devlog video. And don't forget to check out the link down in the description below for if you want to join this server. My name has been Mr. IQprof, and I'll see you in another video. Goodbye.